bounce and hope the Patriots lose or tie the Jets. So if that happens, I would be surprised. With more on what's happening in Pittsburgh today, Aditi Kinkhabwala is at Heinz Field. And Aditi, even though we won't see the Killer Bees today, it's still a rivalry, and I know that you are bundled up because the weather will be a factor today.
Well, Colleen, before we start, let me just say Tom Pelissero is crying at 6 degrees. It's below 5 here in Pittsburgh, and the wind chill is bringing it down into the negative temperatures. Now, of course, the Steelers haven't played in weather like this yet. I talked to California native Juju Smith-Schuster about this. He asked me strategic points of where to put hand warmers. We both agreed it won't make much of a difference. Now, as Ian mentioned, we won't see the starters. We won't see Ben Roethlisberger. We won't see Le'Veon Bell. We may not see Cam Hayward on defense either. But Mike Tomlin made clear at the start of the week that the goal here when the Steelers set out was to dominate the AFC North. That doesn't change. And so I talked to quarterback Landry Jones, who started in Week 17 a year ago against the Browns, who did win. And he said it's great that he shows that kind of confidence in me. Of course, the Steelers did acknowledge they will be watching the scoreboard a little bit for where Kim Jones is in Foxborough.
Well, Aditi, here my phone tells me it's 5 degrees. Our thermometer tells me my phone is lying 0 degrees. Feels like -6. Has a chance to be the coldest Patriots regular season game ever. The Patriots have bought, whatever. They're providing 65,000 hand warmers at the gates today so that fans hopefully will keep their hands at least a little bit warm. For the Patriots win and they clinch home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. Rob Gronkowski says that is motivating. It's huge. For the Jets, no intrigue, big picture. Mike McCagnon and Todd Bowles receiving contract extensions on Friday. Colleen?
Kim and Aditi, you guys are troopers. It's hard to talk when it's that cold out, too.
Aditi,
Where are they getting these thermometers from?
I don't know. Everybody
just
has one right
from
over
all
the
different
I love that. That should be a requirement at this time of year, especially in the Northeast. But while we're talking about the AFC, I think the Patriots are the consensus best team in the AFC right now. So which team is possibly standing in the way between the Patriots and a Steelers AFC Championship game? Michael Robinson.
Me, you know what? I would have to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I do think that there's some teams out in the AFC that can challenge this matchup. But for me, it's got to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Since Matt Nagy has taken over as the primary play caller, they have attacked the line of scrimmage. Kareem Hunt in the last 4 games has averaged 121 rush yards.
He ran through that rookie wall.
Ran right through the rookie wall, and really he's a prime candidate for offensive rookie of the year. And when you're running the ball as efficiently as they have over the last 4 weeks, that's when Alex Smith can become explosive throwing the ball down the field. The play action works, and this is the most explosive season that Alex Smith has had. Why? Because he's got a pretty good runner behind him, and Matt Nagy knows exactly how to use him.
The run defense worries me a little bit, and I think that a guy like Eric Berry can't be replaced, but they're making up for it on the offense, and that's really what has helped them.
Because they're pushing, like I said, they're pushing the ball downfield, and I like the defensive front. I like the defensive linemen of the Kansas City Chiefs. If they can hold up on double teams and stop the run, I think they got a good shot.
Steve, who do you think?
He's going offense, offensive guy. I'm going defense.
Okay.
I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They have done an unbelievable job. First, they did it in the draft a couple of years ago. Then you've seen them methodically over the years go for it through free agency, right? Then all of a sudden, they are just, I believe, a championship defense. One, they're going to show you today. They didn't show you last week, right? And I think that's why they're going to play exceptionally well today. But also, too, the team that can dethrone them, they can dethrone the New England Patriots. You've already seen what they are capable of doing to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I believe this championship defense can pick up all of the missing pieces that they don't have on offense. That's why they got...
Are you looking at one spot specifically on
Well,
offense?
they have a strong running game, two good running backs, a great running back, and then a serviceable backup. And then also I believe that with a minute left, can you drive the ball 80 yards down the field with a Blake Bortles as your quarterback? That's why they have defense, and I would take a step forward and believe that they will look for a new quarterback in the
This young team, immature team. And last week they blew it when they had an opportunity.
Absolutely.
Not to mention, the last 5 weeks, the run game has not been the same.
Go to the poll question.
That's what I do.
We're moving on to the poll question.
Hey, you guys, maybe you have a different team you want to throw into the mix. Well, you can vote on Twitter for which team has the best shot at beating the Patriots in the playoffs. Is it the Steelers, the Jags, the Chiefs, the Ravens? The poll's up right now at NFL Game Day, and we'll get you the results a little later in the show.